Michael, congratulations are in order. The newest captain of the Calgary Flames. Does it feel real? Is it sinking in? What are your emotions like?
It's slowly sinking in. It's pretty surreal. I think it'll be really feel real once I put the jersey on, and when the home opener, it's gonna be really special. So, it was a great day yesterday, and I'm excited waking up today as first day as a captain, and it feels really good.
Probably a couple years overdue, but wanted to ask you about the extension, and really first off, how much Craig Conroy might have been working on you all summer to do that.
Yeah, we talked a little bit earlier in the summer when I was here in Calgary. We had a couple meetings in person before I went to Sweden, and then we saw each other again in Nashville at the awards and the draft there, and had a couple meetings there again, and after that, things kind of settled down, and the market was pretty quiet, and that's when we kind of realized we're coming back to Calgary, and we really focus on that, and we're really excited to come back, and just said we'll see what happens. And once we got back here, it was me reaching out to Connie saying, you know what, we've changed our mind, or not changed our mind, we made a decision. We made a decision that we would like to stay.
Well, it's a big decision. You're at an interesting time in your career, coming off of a career year, and also what was a disappointing season for the team. You want a chance to win. This has also been home. So how did you, what put it over the top for you to say, I'm sure this is the place I want to be?
Well, I think we have a really good team here. Last year was a tough year, and everyone knows that, and all the players here knows it too, and we all want to show that we're better. So, if you put aside that I want to win, it's so hard to pick a team nowadays who's going to win such a tough league. So when we put that aside, what do I want to accomplish in my career, and where do we want to live, where do we want to raise our kids? And we just felt like Canada and Calgary is our home. This is where we want to be. And I can't really control in the off season if I'm going to win next year. So we felt this is our home. This is where we want to live. We have a great life here. The kids love it here. We would like them to grow up. They were born here. We want them to grow up here in Calgary. I believe in our group. Even though last year was a tough year, I still think we have a really good team. And I like Huska coming in as head coach. I have some history with him and play with Connie. So just a lot of history with the new GM and coach. And I just felt like this is too hard to say no to, and having the chance to be potentially a captain, which I am now, but at the time, just the potential to be captain and potential to play 1,000 games, which is, for one franchise, is just very special.
So you mentioned you played with Craig Conroy, and you're the last sort of holdover from his career. Is it odd at all that he's now the guy that he's your boss, so to speak?
No, we have a good relationship, always had, and I remember playing with Connie. He was the same kind of guy. He was a leader on the team, even though it was his last couple seasons. But I really liked Connie back then. He was great to me, and still to the day he's so good to me. So, and over the years he's been up in the office, and so the relationship has changed a little bit. But like you said, he's become more of a boss. And but since from day one, I always looked up to him, coming in as a rookie. So I'm very thankful I got to play with him, and now that he's the GM here, that he wanted me to stay.
The biggest storyline in camp, and even just being here for the day, I can tell the vibe is different. Guys are smiling, they're laughing, they're joking. How different has it been for you, just a week, 10 days in from last year, and how it unfolded?
Well, I think every year, every team's excited to come in camp. Everyone's excited for a fresh year. But also this year, you can feel it's a little extra excitement in the group, just knowing that guys want to show that we're better than last year. We have that chip on our shoulder, and we want to prove that we can be better. And always same thing. When whoever the new coach is, it's always a little bit of fresh energy coming in with a new coach, new GM. It's that also brings some energy. So it's a little bit mix of everything, I think.
It's such a big year for the Calgary Flames. You guys want to compete. You want to be right in the thick of things. But at the same time, you mentioned, you were one of those guys that was a pending unrestricted free agent this year, heading into the last year of your deal. As someone that's now committed for the next few years, are you going to now be Craig Conroy's biggest salesman and recruiter? Like, how will you be at, in a lighthearted way, but just chirping guys like, hey, come on, sign up?
Well, I had some good talks with the guys, and I don't want to put too much pressure on them. It's their career, their life. But I like to all of them to stay here, and I think they're great players and teammates. So I want to keep them all. And I don't know if that's positive with the salaries, but that's Connor's job. But I'm not gonna put too much pressure on them. I hope they are happy that I committed and want to follow me. And I've had, it sounds like most of them are, excited that I'm staying and want to follow along.
So what are the expectations for the Flames this year? What's the easiest way to sum it up, and how good can this team be? Last year, it felt like watching from afar that almost everything that could go wrong did. What's this year going to be like?
Yeah, I guess we'll see. But, I'm expecting we're coming in and playing some good hockey and are competing for a playoff spot. It's a tight division, a lot of good teams, and I think it's going to be a race all the way till the end in our division. So, but I think we have the potential to be a top 3 team in our division, even win the division. So, we'll see. It's going to be another long year, and hopefully at the end there we're in the playoff spot, and or maybe even winning the division. And if once you get into the playoffs, everything can happen. So I think we definitely have the potential, and the expectation should be to make the playoffs.
Mikael Backlund, newest captain of the Calgary Flames. Congratulations. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.